Hello again, and welcome to today's talk. My name is Musa Runde, and I will be talking on instructional video. Now, first, let's ask ourselves, what is an instructional video? Can we say it is like any other video? Experts have defined instructional video as video that is used for teaching, training purpose, demonstrating a process, and with the primary aim of transferring knowledge, or a video that explains a concept or shows someone how to do something. There are different types of instructional videos. We have the micro videos, which is usually used for a single topic, and it lasts only for 1 minute. They are just short videos. Then you have the tutorial, which is a description of how to use something, maybe a description of a manual, maybe a description of how to use an application, or maybe a description on how to operate a system. And it usually lasts for just 3 minutes. Then you have the training. The training video is used during employee skill training, either in a place of work, or you want to train them on how to use a particular data, and so on. Then we have the explainer videos, and this explains complex ideas in business. Basically, it is presented in an entertainment way, and in an entertainment way, either for advertisement, you can say, or a process that is usually very difficult to understand, and you need to put demonstrations in it so that the viewer can understand the process within a very short period of time. Then you have a video that mainly is a recorded lecture or presentation, and it is usually for learners, which require them to digest and assimilate. Now, such kind of a video lasts longer. However, we should bear in mind that in a video for lectures or academic videos, they are not like entertaining videos. And if they stay longer, the viewer may lose interest. And that is why you find out that while viewing the video, the viewer will begin to drag or maybe fast forward, because it is becoming boring for him to watch such videos. So when making such kind of a video, you make sure that you capture the main information or the main content that you want to deliver within a very short period of time. Then we also have the screencast. The screencast is a quick and informal video which is composed primarily to teach someone to perform a task. You can use your screen, your phone screen, to do that. Just an explanation. You can even send a message in a video form that you do not require some gadgets, or for example, you don't have to go to studio. You do not need recording application like the Zoom. You do not need your Camtasia. You do not need either OBS to shoot such kind of a video, and you do not have to follow the processes which we are going to discuss in the subsequent slides. So all you need to do is to take your screen, record the video, and then send the message. Now, let's look at some stages for producing an instructional videos. Production of a video is a serious business, and therefore there are defined stages, well-established stages, for which one must follow in order to produce an instructional video. The first stage is the pre-production stage. This covers all the necessary things that you need to put in place you need to write a script, you need to, produce a storyboard, you need to do some sketches, gather some images that will be useful or that will explain the content very, very well in the form of a pictures. You need to schedule time for your recording and other logistics. You need to put some administrative tasks together before you go on with the recording. All these activities are referred to as pre-production stage. Then the second stage is the production stage. After you are done with the pre-production stage, the next thing for you to do is to go and shoot a video. You can either decide to use some applications, readily available applications on your system, or you can go to a well-established studio in your school to shoot the video. Now, the last stage is the post-production stage. Now, this involves editing and then removal of some features that were not needed. Maybe you need to cut some excesses from the beginning and to the end of the video, and you need to enhance the output of the video, or there are certain statements which you made and you feel they are not correct. Do not neglect such. Go ahead and remove them from the clip, and then so that your video will be well understood. Nobody will misinterpret your video. There are certain steps also that you can follow. And in these steps, you will find out that we have captured all the three stages in this stage. The first step is to get to know your audience. In getting to know your audience, instructional video is not like an entertainment video. It's not a video that is targeted to a particular people that are, that are not academically inclined, especially if your video has to do with an academic, if it is an academic video. So you should know, if you have a topic, you should also decide who are the people that will listen to your video. You can't just bring a science-based topic and teach it to a non-science-based community. Nobody will listen, nobody will appreciate the video. Then after you have done that, the next thing is to write a storyboard or write a script. Or you can write a script. Now, the storyboard mainly is some sketches. If you are good in artistic work, is some sketches that you will do that will capture the topic that you want to present in the video. Now, after you have finished doing that, it is necessary that you write a script. Do not neglect, do not claim that you know it all, because at the end of the day, you are going to stand before the video, before camera, and record your instructional video. You are not sure, because standing before camera is different from standing before your student in the traditional class. And therefore, try and write your script. And besides, writing a script also makes your work very precise, and at the same time, it saves time so that you don't waste time trying to remember this, trying to remember that. No, you just go straight to the point and then record your video. Then the third step is recording your screen. Of course, what you have written is what you are going to present, and you are going to do it in the front of a camera, or you are going to do it in the front of your system, or in the front of an application that is designed to record a video. Then don't forget to edit the video, as we have said earlier. Don't forget to edit the video, removing things that are unwanted on the video clip. Then the fifth step is add a video. You can add your video to whatever content you so wish to. Then the sixth is share your video. After you have recorded the video, you will want your target audience to see the video. So to do that, you can either go to YouTube and add your video, and share your video, or you can share it through social media, depending on the purpose for which you have recorded that video. Writing the script during instructional video production is very, very necessary. Now, in front of you is a template for script writing, and it is divided into 3 columns. The first column has to do with the component, and in this case, the component mainly is the topic of that particular content. And in the second column, you have the content, which is a description of the topic. Then in the last column is the visuals or on-screen display. In this case, you are directing the editor, or you are describing how you want your content to be displayed. I will explain that. For example, if you have a PowerPoint that you have provided in form of a slide, and as you talk, you can direct the technical support to merge your PowerPoint and your voice, which we call it voice over PowerPoint slide. And in this case, you can mention the name of the slide. You can write that the voice should be over PowerPoint slide 5. So while you are talking, the PowerPoint slide 5 will be shown. Or you can write video only. It means that the PowerPoint should not appear, but only you will be talking, and people and your viewers will be viewing you. So you can do that. You can also decide to say that let there be video and the voice over PowerPoint at the same time. You can merge that. There are other ways of writing a script. You can use your PowerPoint to write a script, and which we are going to show you during the in-class session. After you have done that, you can record your screen or capture your video. Screen can be recorded using PowerPoint, or you can either use Zoom, which is very simpler to record your screen. And you can record your video in a studio. The things that is required for you to record your video in the studio, of course, you know you need a camera, you need a teleprompter, and you need a very good area or space that is well lit, so that you will have a very good video production. And not only that, you need a background, a very good background suitable for your production. We have talked about editing the video in post-production. Now, here is a template for editing a video. In the column, we have the time in, the time out, materials to insert, the medium, then explanation stroke file name. Now, in this case, on the time in, as you are playing the video, you are advised to work alongside with your technical support. If you are playing the video, you will record at what time. When you begin to see a default, something, a clip that you want to remove from that video, you can enter the starting time, and to when that bad clip ends, or unwanted clip ends, you can record the time. And you give it an instruction. What do you want to be done? You can say you can cut, or perhaps you want a particular picture to apply. You will now, under materials to insert, you can now say you can insert so picture. Now, where is the person going to get the picture to insert? You can either say from the PowerPoint, you can either say from so source that the person should get the picture. So that is where you fill under medium. Then on the explanation and sort of the file, the topic or the title of the script is what you are going to enter. Having done with the pre-production, the production, and the post-production, the next step is for you to share the video. You can decide to share your raw video on the learning management system. However, it is better to save time and to be more professional. You can convert it to YouTube and then just send a link, or you can send either a recorded video or a link to Facebook or to WhatsApp group, or you can send it via mail. The aim is for what you have recorded to reach your target audience. Now that we have taken time, we took time to explain what an instructional video is. Let's recap. We have said that instructional video is, a learning tool, and it helps the learners to assimilate. And we have also warned that instructional video should not be too long. It has to be short and precise. In the event where you will have a much more longer instructional video, you can cut it into pieces. Maybe if you are spending more than 20 minutes, or you can break it into 10 minutes, or you can break it even into 5 minutes and have your 4 videos. It is always necessary to write a script before proceeding to record an instructional video. Thank you for good listening.